Jill are embarking on bringing the awareness of the rest of the country to, we owe them a lot. They've known the pain of anxiety that comes from when the external and eternal bond of family is stretched across oceans and gulfs of time. You know, your child, it's your child when you're there. Your child, you miss their first step, the first smile that they smile, the missed birthdays, the anniversaries that were celebrated on Skype. We learned all about Skype when our son was in Iraq for a year. Yet their support here at home has never wavered. And I would say that they too, the families that Shirley represents, and many of you in the audience, they are as brave and heroic as their sons and daughters and their husbands and wives that are there. And they truly deserve our support. As I said, Jill and I know a little bit like what it's like firsthand. Our son Bo was in Iraq for a year, deployed once. We learned at that time how much it means to those who are in a war zone, thousands of miles away, knowing that their family is being cared for, that the next door neighbor is offered to cut their grass while their husband is overseas, or that the next door neighbor will give a jump start on that cold morning when you're trying to get their daughter or son to elementary school. They know that those little things are the things that make every day work or not work. It matters. It matters because it's one less thing they have to worry about in theater. And all of those of you who served in the military and served overseas know I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Every single warrior I meet in place in Afghanistan or Iraq or in Bosnia in those days in Kosovo, all they ask about what it's like at home. Can you give my wife a call? Can you pick up the phone and call my pop and let him know it's okay? All Americans should know that one act of kindness extended to a family of a soldier, a sailor, a Marine, a Coast Guardman, reverberates across the water, over the mountains, and through the deserts, into the heart of the warrior who's standing there alone, thinking as much about his family as his family's thinking about him or her. I promise you, all those of you who are listening on the television and the radio, it matters. It matters.